All right, let's talk about passive income. If you're completely over all that get-rich-quick nonsense, then you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, we're gonna break down a realistic spectrum of strategies for 2026. This is gonna give you a super clear roadmap, whether you're starting with a bit of cash, a unique skill, or maybe just an idea. Okay, first things first, let's get our heads screwed on straight. The word passive is honestly a little misleading. It's not about doing absolutely nothing and just watching money magically appear in your bank account. Nope. It's about putting in the work up front to build an asset or a system that then does the work for you. It's about breaking the link between the hours you put in and the money you earn.
And this right here, this is the key. Passive income isn't about not working, it's about not trading your time for money, dollar for hour. You create something valuable one time, whether that's an investment portfolio or a digital product, and that one thing continues to generate value over and over again. That's the core idea we're gonna unpack.
So here's how we're gonna break it all down. We'll start by really nailing down what passive actually means. Then we're gonna journey across what I'm calling the passive income spectrum. We'll start with investing capital, then move into building digital assets like a YouTube channel, then monetizing the audience you've built, and finally scaling your own unique expertise. By the end, you'll know exactly where you fit. Right, let's dive into the first stop on our spectrum, investing your capital. This is probably the most traditional kind of passive income you can think of. It's where your money is doing all the heavy lifting for you. It's a really great starting point if you've got some savings tucked away, but maybe not a ton of time to build something from the ground. ETFs are just a fantastic way to get started. I love this analogy. Think of them like a fruit salad of stocks. Instead of buying one giant watermelon, which is like one company stock, you get a little piece of apple, a bit of orange, some grapes, and yeah, a bit of that watermelon. This diversification means you're spreading your risk. And the best part? The barrier to entry is just incredibly low. You can often get started with as little as $50. Do you love the idea of making money from real estate, but you don't have a huge down payment just sitting around? Well, REITs are your answer. They let you buy tiny little pieces of a huge portfolio of properties. We're talking office buildings, shopping centers, you name it. And you do it without the headaches of getting a mortgage, paying stamp duty, or fixing a leaky toilet. It's a way to dip your toe into the property market. Okay, now let's move along the spectrum to building digital assets. This is where the mantra is create once, sell forever. So instead of investing money, your main investment here is your time and your creativity. You're building something from scratch that can literally pay you back for years to come. Two of the most powerful digital assets you can build today are a YouTube channel and a newsletter. With YouTube, a video you film right now could still be earning you ad money 5 years from now. How cool is that? But with a newsletter, you're building something even more valuable, a direct, owned relationship with your audience. You're not at the mercy of some crazy social media algorithm. It's your audience. Now, this is really interesting because this chart proves that size isn't everything, not even close. So look at this. Newsletter A has a third of the subscribers of Newsletter B, but it's more than 3 times as valuable. Why? Because its audience is super engaged. A smaller, dedicated audience that actually trusts you will always be more powerful than a huge passive one. Okay, so you've built an asset. You've nurtured an engaged audience. Now for the really crucial next step. Monetization. This is where we switch gears from just building value to actually capturing it. And as you're about to see, a little bit of simple math goes a very long way. And this just brilliantly illustrates the power of what we call high-ticket affiliate marketing. Let's say you want to make $3,000 a month. You could grind it out and try to make 200 low-value sales. Or you could focus on providing real value and make just 6 high-value sales. It is all about working smarter, not just harder, by promoting products that offer serious value, and because of that, give you serious commission. Here's the crucial point. In certain high-value industries like finance or big business software, the potential is just staggering. A single successful referral for a high-value retirement plan could net you a $50,000 commission. Now, yeah, that's the extreme end of the scale, but it just goes to show how much leverage is possible when you align yourself with high-value offers. And that brings us to the final and maybe the most powerful level of the spectrum, scaling your expertise. This is where you stop promoting other people's stuff and start packaging up your own knowledge. I'll be honest, it requires the most work up front, but as we're about to see, it also has the highest potential for rewards. The opportunity in AI right now is just massive, mainly because businesses are desperate for these solutions, but they don't have the people in-house who know how to build them. And this table shows there are so many ways to get in on the action. You could start pretty simply, by selling some pre-built AI workflows for a few $1,000s. Or you can scale all the way up to high-value consulting projects that solve major business problems for tens of thousands. This isn't some get-rich-quick fantasy. This timeline shows a totally realistic path. With focused effort, you can go from learning the ropes to building a 6-figure business within about 12 to 24 months. It's all about building proof of your skills with those first few clients and then just scaling that success. So we've journeyed across the entire spectrum, from leveraging money all the way to leveraging your unique skills. The big question now is, okay, where do you begin? So let's recap the 4 levels real quick. 1, you can invest capital if you have it. 2, if you have more time than money, you build a digital asset. 3, once you have that audience, you monetize it with high-value offers. And 4, finally, you can scale your own expertise into a product or a service. But listen, this isn't a rigid ladder you have to climb in order. It's a spectrum. Find your place on it based on what you have right now.
And that brings us to the final and most important question. This one is for you to think about. Looking at your own resources, your time, your money, your skills, what is the one asset you are going to commit to building this year? Is it going to be capital, content, or expertise? Your answer? That's your starting point.